Hi everyone, we are super excited today. We are releasing the new Ornetin, which is called Ornetin UV, like ultraviolet, and you will learn why it is. The new Ornetin is the result of 2 years of research and experience that we have accumulated with user feedback from the original Ornetin trap. So it is having a set a certain amount of improvements that I want to show you here. So one of the first improvements we have is the removable plug here. So you can use different kinds of plugs like this one. This one is for trapping queens, but you also have the violet one, which is for trapping workers. And you can just plug it and unplug it as simply as like this. And this trap is also suitable for Vespa orientalis, not just Vespa velutina. For orientalis, you have another set of plugs like the orange one or the yellow one, which is there too, like this. So different plugs to trap different queens or different workers and be as much selective as possible. The second aspect to improve selectivity was that we were trapping a wasp that's called Vespa germanica because the 5mm hole here was not enough for her to get out. And we've added these plugs here that are removing like this and opening a hole of 5.5mm that is allowing Vespa germanica to get out, one hole here and another there. So in spring, when you're trapping the queens, you remove the plugs and you remove those plugs and you insert the right plug here for queens. And in summer, when you start trapping the workers again, you want to block this plug and you put it again. Another interesting part is that those colored parts here are attracting the hornets because we are simulating when doing a mimic of a flower here, right? And the major improvement in this trap is not visible because we are calling it Ornetin UV because it's being improved to be highly visible on all the spectrum of sight of the hornets, which is from ultraviolet up to the blue, orange reddish. Okay, so this technology is under patenting right now. The plastic is not any kind of plastic; it's a specific plastic, and it is highly visible under daylight conditions and on wavelengths that the humans are not seeing, but the hornets are seeing. So the how it looks like to a hornet is not exactly how it looks like here for you. It's much more different. It's super lighting here in ultraviolet, and then you have the greens that they are also seeing. So we are mimicking here a plant, and that's how they will be attracted. That's how the queens will see the trap from much farther away. We are expecting the queens to really see the trap from much farther away, not just because of the bait that is smelling and they are smelling from farther away, but also because of the visual aspects and visual treatment that the trap has. We also have done some improvements in flexibility and usability. Um, the trap still screws into a Le Parfait jar like the original one, but this thread is a magic thread and also screws in a twist off jar, any kind of, but 100mm like this one. So this is a twist off. You will find it anywhere. A big one or even a super big one or even a smaller one, the thread is magic and screws on both kinds of. This is also under patent. And then the final part is that we have added a few holes that allow you to hang the trap like this, or even with this handle that you have here, you attach it at the front, you move it at the rear, so you can hang the trap like this. Okay? Super easy in summer. So the hornets are going this direction. We know they like horizontal because they can stay around, and those that are inside are not as tired as if they had to fly to the top. And the spring, when you're trapping queens, you can use that one with a liquid bait, typically syrup, wine, and beer, and you can hang it so that any ant or any other insect can go into from the ground. So different kinds of, yeah, to hold it. The feet are still there, so you can put it on the ground and avoid that it is rolling. And yeah, that's it. That's Ornetin UV.